Ladies and gentlemen, Hugo Girard, the #3 ranked strength athlete in the world this year, Canada's strongest man and North America's strongest man.
You know, I'm doing things and it just look impossible. It's just like you lift a car, pull trucks, plane, giant stones, just things, and it's normally humanly impossible to do, but we find a way to do it. So what it does at the same time, it does build me as a person who thinks that what is impossible can actually become possible.
Just a kid. And I have so many friends talk you up like you're someone new. But I've already gotten over you. Times where the lamps were lit so low. Only a stranger would think it's impossible to let them go. And I have so many flashback scenes that I can calmly walk straight through. But I've already gotten over you.
Oh. I think life is too short to actually not having passion, and I think that's the passion who keeps you alive, keeps you dreaming, keeps you wondering, keeps you trying. That's how you know you're alive, when you have expectation, when you have goal, when you have dreams. My dream is to become world's strongest man, and my fear is not making it happen. And I can sleep well lately. So it was my first week of training since I got back from Malaysia. So I'm just sore all over. I just keep waking up in the middle of the night, and then it takes me a while to get back to sleep. Got a lot on my mind lately, so I think it's taking a toll on me.
Come on. 1, 2, up. 2 more. Come on. Come on. That's it. Keep it up.
Everybody has a gift. Everybody has something who makes them different, and everybody achieve great things in their own field. I'm not doing it for other people. I'm not doing it to show off. I'm not doing it to impress people. I'm doing it to prove myself something, then I can achieve it. And if I can achieve that, I can achieve anything. Being young, I was always bigger and taller than the other kids. So right there, I was seen as someone who was different. Being bigger, of course, other kids will make fun of you because you're big or you're taller, you know, they put you aside, because I think it's quite normal for children try to be like everybody else. I was reading comic book, And I was imagining myself being one of the characters, like Incredible Hulk, being able to lift a car and just throw it and just do stuff was impossible. And by age 12, I saw a strongman competition on TV, and that's where I just decided, and I went up to my mom and told her that I wanted to become world's strongest man. I was born with gift, and I realized very young what type of gift I had, and I decided, still very young, that I will take advantage of it. Starting there, I started to train like a madman. The only thing that I knew, if I train hard enough and I become strong enough, then the world's gonna go around, and then finally, somehow opportunity is gonna happen. So it was almost like you don't know where you're heading, but you know you're doing the right things. In strongman, you tend to try to invent or come up with new apparatus, new object, always heavier and heavier when you're going to test your body, not only from one perspective. Usually you're going to request strength, agility, stamina, and athleticism. So this tire is 1,000 pounds. Usually we're going to use it over a 100 feet course, and whoever does it in the fastest time win, with 265 pounds each. You got to grab it by the handle, one each end, lift it, and carry them over a distance. 475 pounds. Lift them up the stairs. 3 of them, fastest time win. 5 stone, 5 different weight, starting at 245 on a 6-foot platform. Then you decrease the platform 6 inches. And you increase their weight about 10 kilos. I come from northern Quebec, a very small town, about 1,500 people there. So you're not expecting to do great things out of your life. You're not expecting to be different than everybody else. You're born there, you're going to work in the industry that you have around, and expecting big things, I don't think so. And I was telling some fellow students, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and move in Quebec, join that gym, do that course in school. I'm going to become the bigger guy, the strongest guy in the town. I'm going to get there. Finally, I moved there, and everything that I said happened. When I was in college, some teacher come up to me and is kind of make fun of a dumbbell, saying a dumbbell was like a baby toy. I see the dumbbell not as just a piece of metal. I see the dumbbell as an equipment who's going to help me become something different than I am. So I wasn't limiting myself. I was always trying to push doors and open doors, trying to get somewhere where if they're telling me that you can't get there, I'm going to get there.
De promotion pour le métro. Hugo, c'est à ton tour.
How's the right side here, Hugo?
Just a bit.
Just a bit, eh? Just turn your head this side. Okay, and just relax. Okay, breathe in and out. About here we go. That was good, eh?
That woke me up.
So now your spine is working to its full potential. Merci, monsieur.
Thank you. Spine of a champion. You need to be not afraid or scared of heavy weight or the pain that you gotta get through. There is a lot of strong men or people who are very strong, but they can't do what we do. Because it takes more than strength itself. It takes a lot of willpower, because when it starts to burn, that's where things start. That's where everything starts. That's what makes a difference. That's why not everybody can do the sports. Not everybody can actually stand the pain and get through that pain zone. I call it the zone, because once you get there, that's where everything happens. That's what makes a difference between a champ and a chump.
Higher! Higher! That's it!
When I met Hugo, he had long hair. He always had a ponytail, but he was, brushing the hair, so you couldn't see the curls. But when he showed up in my apartment, I opened the door and I almost pushed it to close it because I got so scared. I sent an announcement to the newspaper. I needed somebody to move my refrigerator while I was moving out of my apartment. So I sent it and offered a free meal, and he showed up. I had food for... I had 5 pounds of meat, just meat. I had the soup, I had rice, I had oven potatoes, I had vegetables.
Just put it this way, too much food.
Salad. I had a huge chocolate cake. I didn't know how much food he was eating, but I was expecting him because he was big. And I was, people talking about him eating like crazy. So I had quite a lot, but unfortunately he didn't eat.
Come with me to the place I'm thinking.
Until I was 24, 25, 26, nobody believed in it. Nobody believed that I could actually become the strongest man in the world or travel the world doing competition.
I believe in him and I support him all the time. This year we had a hard year, especially to this big competition in Kuala Lumpur. It was hard to finish into this position, and so now we need lots of support to start again another year, which is hard because it's very easy, just to quit and change and do something else. But he's still young and he has a good future still, a few years ahead, and he needs my help.
It's nice to actually find someone who supports you and become part of your plan, your project. So it's very difficult actually to find that someone who won't slow you down, but is going to keep the same speed or even get there faster. I think Nadine's been a huge part of every aspect of my life. She's my wife, she's my friend, she's been there in the rough part, she's been there in the better part. Not having her as part of my life, I think that'd be very, very difficult. I don't know if I could be still able to do what I'm doing, because she's a big part of my life, and there will be something missing, that's for sure.
That's very disgusting. He seems to concentrate on one spot.
I see myself as a normal person. I think it's the way people look at myself. The things I'm different, because people tend to think that people who do something different are different. It's just, I think we have a different way to look at life, different way to do things. But basically, I'm a very normal person. just a different job, but I'm a normal guy doing his job. Just in the job I'm doing is a different one, you know, and what I'm aiming for is different than what other people are aiming for. Okay. It's 60 pounds. Okay, give another shot. The thing is, as soon as it grabs the pants, it's gonna roll, so I gotta find a way. Through the process of it, we all share the same passion. So somehow we have the same interest in life. You know, I do believe there's more than just being big and strong, you know? And I think we share that same feeling. And through that, we become friends.
Wise won't be wise anymore. And might won't be might anymore. And I am waiting for the day
He's hit. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it again. Come on.
Competing against each other all the time. We probably have every reason to hate each other, and that's not what happened. There's no reason to miss a lift right there. We go out there, we sweat together, we paint together, we have fun together. You know, we became not only friends, but through all those experiences, we became closer.
Let's go, Jay.
So we understand each other, and we understand that it's not only about winning and losing. We know we all go out there and give our best. And we became all better, and I think it makes us a better person too.
Take your position. Take your grip. Go!
Some guys, you know, some big CEOs, they can't wait to play their golf games and talk and, you know, have fun. Some other guys, they go in the bars all weekend and, you know, get drunk or get lucky. Me, I like to lift stones. That's it. And I love to train strongman, and I just like to. I've got a new job. I work in a diaper factory. We make baby wipes and diapers and sanitary napkins. But it's good work, you know. It's a honest work. But some jobs I did, some tasks I was doing, they were pretty repetitive and boring. But you know, that's a job, and you're proud to do it. Sometimes you don't always do what you like to do, or you would like to be elsewhere. You just learn to be stronger mentally and accept some stuff. Sometimes I would not be happy, that's for sure, but you gotta look at the things that make you happy. If you look just at the things that make you unhappy, you're gonna be unhappy all day. I bet there's a million people like me, you know. Some people, they would do another job which they don't like that much. They can be an engineer, but they're not happy with the job right now, and they can't wait to go like ride their bike in the weekend. Me, I'm lifting stones. That's just my my sport, my discipline, you know.
And look at the weather. You can see the weather's overcast. But look at the people there. Look at the people. And that's what they're going through. Like, who's that, Sydney?
What do you say for Daddy?
Come on,
Come on, who?
Daddy.
Come on, Travis Lyndon.
Come on, Travis.
My daughter's 2.5, so she's, like I said, she's grown up with this. She's born May 13th in 2000. Her due date was the 6th/7th, and the Ontario Strongest Man was on the 6th and 7th in London. So we waited till Friday morning, and finally she said, just go. So I took the drive to London and hoped and prayed that she wasn't going to give birth that weekend, and thank heaven she waited a week, so it was kind of fun.
See who's coming?
There was that one kid in your class, just for whatever reason, you know him, you're kind of okay with him, but you know, you're just not chummy or whatever. I'd like to have some validation, but people were just whatever about me. That's why I think a lot of people are impressed when they know what I was like as a kid and everything like that, and to see where I've gotten now. This sport, I have more positives due to my size as opposed to negatives. So I've just worked hard and trained, and I've surrounded myself with people that have brought the best out of me. When I go back home, you know, people know who I am. I get emails from people that went to the high school that I went to saying that. They go to the high school there, and congratulations, well done. They're proud that somebody, you know, from a small town of 3,000 has gone on to do well. It's just one of these things I never thought, never dreamed, never idealized, whatever. And I'm grateful for everything that all the experiences I've had.
Sid.
Who can say they have a 2.5-year-old that sits at their piano, which has a microphone and yells, "Come on, Daddy, lift the log." And she says some things I won't say here, you know, that she's gotten from Mommy, and when I can't lift something. Hopefully I can parlay my life experiences and, you know, give her that head start that I didn't have.
What do I want written on my tombstone? Just father, competitor, friend. No, I love my daughter. She frustrates me sometimes, but in the end I love her. And she's, like I said, don't know how I'd live without her now. There you go, you got your tear shot. Jeez, I can't believe I did that. That's it. That's all.
Without them, I couldn't be the strongest, because they're the one who keep pushing me. They're the one who keep remind me. If I just slack a bit on discipline, or I just not work enough, they're gonna beat me. You see, they're gonna kick my butt. So they're the one who actually push me to become stronger. So I use them to keep pushing me. I think my biggest fear in the world is failure. That fear is what actually, not only for me, but I think for every person in the world, give them a motivation to work harder. Because through hard work and dedication, you actually make the way for success. Success doesn't happen overnight. Success doesn't arrive out of nowhere. You build it, you prepare it, and you make it happen. The first thing you do is you conceive something. Then you believe in it, and then you achieve it by taking action to make it happen.
Lately I've been hanging on the high court of the California King.
How do you feel after the disappointment in Malaysia?
You doubt yourself. Did I do the right thing? Did I train properly? Am I finished? What's wrong with me? The next contest is important because it's for building back your confidence. You have to actually erase all those self-doubt that you're having. And then once you've done it and you succeed, then you realize, you know what, I'm still the same man I was. I'm still as good as I was. Something happened. Okay, now let's move on and let's work on it and let's get better.
It's pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you here to the North American Strongman Championships here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We have Team Canada here as well as top strength athletes from the United States of America. First and foremost, I'd like to say that what's at stake here is the title of North America's Strongest Man.
Okay, we ready. All right, I won't have a hand now.
The week before, I don't try to think about the contest itself. I just focus on trying to rest, trying to stay positive, trying to have fun, enjoying it. Because when you do something that you enjoy, you have always better results.
The top of your head comes up.
You go.
You go.
I'll tell you what, Carl, your hair, you got it by about,
I'd say half an inch.
oh yeah, no comparison.
These damn Canadians are all short.
I see the victory coming for the Canadian team. I see the defeat coming up for the American team. For me, it sounds like the American team is already looking for some excuse to explain that defeat is coming Saturday night.
Hugo sucks. This gonna be Erden Hall? Yeah, Hugo. Yeah, I got something for you. You suck.
Table.
Pull up one center.
Up next, Canada's Strongest Man and North America's Strongest Man, Hugo Girard, will attempt the same thing.
Come on, let's go, big man.
Let's hear it!
He's got collars. That's 2 pounds heavier. Let's go. Bounce it up, bounce it up. Easy, bounce it. Easy. Let's go. One more. Let's go. Bounce it up, bounce it up, bounce it up, bounce it up, bounce it up.
My name is Hugo Girard. I'm from Canada. I'm 6'2", 330 pounds. I'm here today to promote the... When I first started to flip a tire on the street in front of my house, you know, people obviously were looking at me. They probably thought, and you know what, that guy is just a wacko, you know, crazy. What's the problem with him? Then some of them stopped and asked why I'm doing it. Then you explain to them. Then that same person comes and watch a show and see you doing some other stuff and realize that actually not too many people can do that. And then you just totally change the way they were looking at it.
1, 2, 3, cheese.
Come on, I can't hear you.
yes, it is important for me to have those persons in my life. You know, the fact is, there's not too many of us. The people who can really understand what we have to go through are those who practice the sports, those who tried it, because those people knows what kind of pain, what kind of sacrifice you gotta do to be able to do it. And that's why there's a lot of support and a lot of respect. Because for everyone who's doing a strongman competition or actually enter the contest has to go through some kind of preparation. And when you get there and you get on that starting line, there's no winner, there's no loser. If you start to build animosity between those who practice the sports, who's going to be left to count on each other? Nobody.
The weather is very bad today. We woke up this morning and it looked like a tornado out. The state fair is actually closed today. This is unfortunate because we are counting mostly on walk-up traffic from the fair. So this has caused a problem for us. They wanted to actually have us pull out, but we convinced them that we're going to do the show anyway.
What about me? My back hurts.
I know, I do too. I worry about myself. I worry about myself sometimes too. So.
Yeah, I'm just doing his hip flexors right now. I just checked the strength of him. They're not up to par, so they will be in a minute.
I think I perform my best. I feel I perform my best when I do that. Get into my bubble.
Hi, Sydney. You get... it's a vacuum cleaner going. All right, I love you. Daddy has to go now.
I really have no idea how many people are going to show up. I mean, honestly, we could get 200 people showing up. Could be 6,000, there could be 200, but I have no clue right now. So, I'm prepared for the worst.
Flex your arm. Bring it the other way.
It's not about the fame, it's not about the money, it's about achieving what I have to achieve. I train every week, many days, having nobody watching me, doing those same events over and over and over again. You see, that's a competition. That's not a show, that's a competition. And even if there's no people, we still have to compete and someone has to win. I'm there for a reason, for a purpose, and that purpose is to bring me somewhere. And the purpose of me being there is to win the North America's Strongest Man title.
Try one more time.
It just depends on what level you're at.
He's placed as high as 4th at the World's Strongest Man competition. He is captain of Team Canada and defending North America's Strongest Man, 30 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 325 pounds, Hugo Girard!
Competing is pushing yourself to the limit. Try to figure out how far you can go in something. Things I couldn't live with is wanted something to happen and not doing anything to make it happen. I'm certainly not a quitter. For me, it's like if I had this voice inside was telling me, just keep going, don't quit. You can switch to another dream before you achieve the first dream or the one where it's the most important for you. My dream is to become world's strongest man, and that's the one now, that was the one back then, and that's gonna be the one until I achieve it.
Is he okay? He's getting up.
I was scared a little when I fell, but hopefully it doesn't seem to hurt, so I'm looking for the next one now.
I'll tell you though, Hugo is a master under pressure. Somehow he managed to pull out all the stops in competition. This guy, when he needs to, he can really pour on the gas.
No sign of any of these guys dropping out yet. Nice screen. Get this on film, please. We got a paramedic out there, please.
Oh, let's go and sit down and we'll get some O2 on. No, just it's like if you're pushing there out. I check on the neck? Yeah.
That's how you know you're alive, when you have expectation, when you have a goal, when you have dreams.
40 seconds.
You can understand someone doesn't have those kind of dreams. Someone doesn't have any passion, anything to aim at, anything to actually get themselves working harder to actually get better at something or achieving something. You know, I look at what I'm doing and it's no different than someone who's having his own business and trying to get it successful. It's just a different way to do the same things. I think in life is too short to actually not having passion. And I think that's that passion who keeps you alive, keeps you dreaming, keeps you wondering, keeps you trying. And the day you stop having those, I think, you know, like you can still be alive, but actually somehow you stop living. I've been doing it for so long that it's too late to go back. And the only thing I can keep doing is going forward and move forward. Keep training hard, because like I said, I can see the light. Deep down inside me, I believe there's something, and something's gonna happen if I keep working hard.
Water, so much water's under the bridge.
I don't think Alan can do it, and I don't think you can do it too.
Since I was 21,
together either.
You know, I was just a kid.
Okay, let's go. Let's see it.
I have so many friends talk you up like you're someone new.
So hopefully this be done trying by Christmas time. Or I can go have lunch because I'm starting to be very hungry now. The only thing is succeed to do is scaring the dogs.
Only a stranger would think it's impossible to let them go.
That's good. Let me know when you're done, because I'm going to take a nap now. I'm a bit tired. Wake me up. Wake me up.
Already gotten over you. Now my mind is free to walk the streets we used to walk so quietly. Lay the foundation for this handful of rhymes. I have left the frustration